What's up, everyone? As you can see, we got a good game on tap today. You know how good the Bengals offense is. You know how good the Ravens are. You can see them right there, 9-2 versus 6-5. Bengals have one of the best playbooks, but we may have found the perfect playbooks and schemes for Baltimore. So let's talk about Baltimore and why they've been so good. I don't think they've lost a game since switching. So they weren't running the ball enough earlier in the year, so we put them in Pittsburgh multi-power run. And then for this game, I believe this is the first time we've had them in Baltimore's 46 defense. So that's a new scheme for them. But they've been in these two playbooks, but new defensive scheme. Play sheets, heavy eye, pitch perfect, 4-2-5, batch of blitzes. And then in the slot is Zay Flowers. This offense is meant for feeding really two people. You put the ball in the hands of two people, and that is Derrick Henry and the arm of Lamar Jackson. And when he needs to, he runs. He doesn't run that much, but when he needs to, he runs. And on the other side, we have the Cincinnati Bengals. We all know how good it is in quick sim as far as stats go. Sometimes winning can be a problem, but you can have three wide receivers and a quarterback go off, maybe even a tight end too. But in the slow sim, it's a really good playbook, but the Bengals have been struggling a little bit. They've lost two games because they played in the rain, and another because they lost to March 8th. So they're hitting some struggles here, and I feel like they changed Cincinnati Bengals offense. I don't know if it's any longer a top three offensive playbook. Um, it's just not playing like it was. It seems to be more run balanced. I don't know what's going on. We're trying to fix it. This is the first time that we have the Bengals this season in multi-zone. So they're in Cincy's multi-zone, base 4-3 for Cincy's defense. Play sheets are wide slot, 4-2-5, and nickel. They're on a pretty bad losing streak. So let's see if we can get it together against a really red-hot, just absolute wagon of a team and the Ravens. All right.
A season ago, hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play, and a first down.
First down. First and 10.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Now Jackson on the move, and he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Yard gain on the play. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This is Henry. He'll work forward for a couple. B.J. Hill shuts it down there. From the 43, here's second down and 7. We're going to go right back to Henry. There he goes, inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
At the 25-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
It's second and inches.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He'll step up and run this. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Henry will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So here come the Bengals. And, Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run the sneak. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosivas. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That's another Bengals first down.
They'll run here with Brown. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. A first-time Pro Bowler a year ago, it is Kyle Van Noy getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Evan McPherson on for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board. It's 7-3.
Bengals 3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Tylan Wallace now on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently second in the NFL in rushing. Play action now. Jackson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. A gain there of 27 yards.
Good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the 44.
Here's Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
So, 1 quarter in the books on this Thanksgiving night. 7-3 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They'll come up here, 1st and 10, as we are ready to get back underway. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take it.
And he will score! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The score, Ravens 14. Bengals 3.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Our game tonight, the 3rd of 3 on this Thanksgiving Day, a day the NFL has so deservedly named the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration. The namesake of this game, but really the person who brought NFL football on Thanksgiving to so many. How many of you in your house had your Thanksgiving dinner planned around a game? A lot of that was seeing John Madden celebrate the stars, hold up a turducken leg on the field, no matter where it was. For both Greg and myself, such an honor to be part of one of the great traditions, not just Thanksgiving in the NFL, but the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Bengals.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Burrow now. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
He's just such a hard guy to get on the ground. You can see just his strength and his ability to fight through contact. But give credit to the defense. They kept coming after him, and eventually they got him down on the ground, and they got him down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Fowler. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a 2nd defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. That goes for 58.
1st down. A gain of 58 yards. And a Bengal 1st down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
2nd down, Burrow. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing is Burrow. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. And it's going to be 4th down.
Evan McPherson for the Bengals field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Jackson. He's going to run it. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. That was good for 29.
And the Baltimore first down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Jackson now. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bengals 31.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
At the 19-yard line.
A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's Hill. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
And it was probably a little bit closer than they would have preferred, but the decision to go for it pays off as they get just enough to extend this drive.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Second down, Jackson. He's got it at the 3. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens will now make it an 11-point game. It's 17-6.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, Burrow. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Gesicki, the man in motion. Here's Brown. Has an opening. Past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds. Just shy of midfield.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
At the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
On the ground, it's Brown. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
At the 43-yard line.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
That one hits at the 10. No one there to stop it, though. Bounds into the end zone. It'll be a touchdown. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
30-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raven first down.
For a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run it with Henry. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
At the 43-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
On the give, here's Henry. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Going to go right back to Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Baltimore.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A style run play. This is Hill. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
This into the hands of Flowers for the jet sweep. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A carry here for Brown. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Higgins sent in motion. Burrow here on 2nd down. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And the Bengals.
That pass play good for 22. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st down, Cincinnati.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
14 more yards.
These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Brown. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now, Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 15 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thanksgiving night. And Thursday night primetime continues after this. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bengals will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. On the handoff, running left is Henry. Yeah. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 41, here's second down and 3. They'll go again here with Henry. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll run here with Hill. And he will have the Ravens first down by about a yard as they find a way to pick it up on 3rd and 5.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
They'll try to throw here with Gatkins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Baltimore
A give right up the middle to Henry. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
16 more yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. They'll try to power ahead with Ricard to the 5-yard line. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball right on the 5-yard line. Second down and goal. Jackson. They're called in at the 2. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. They'll run for it with Henry, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. That his second touchdown tonight. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They'll run here with Brown. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Burrows from out of the gun here on 3rd down. It's a pickup of 13 yards, and the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
13 yards on the play.
Burrow to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's 2nd down. Andre Yosivach was the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Burrow. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught. Finding Higgins. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10.
To throw is Burrow. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
2nd and 1. At the Ravens.
Here's Brown. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Gesicki, the man in motion. On the ground, it's Brown. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. They are moving in on a double-digit win season, a 10th victory on the year to start this drive with 1st down. Here's Hill, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Oren Burks on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving.
Well, the Ravens get it done They moved to 10-2. Bengals free falling. They're 6-6, 27-9. Check the box score, and then we'll go over why the Ravens have been successful some more. On the Ravens side, only 143 yards passing, 14 for 17 attempts, 82% passing completion percentage, 8.4 YPA. Derrick Henry, 27 carries, 180 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Lamar had 3 carries for 51 yards and a touchdown. Hill had 7 for 22. They were running the ball. Now, this is what you want from their offense. This is what you expect. They were passing way too much in Baltimore, unfortunately. You would think it'd be nice if Madden made it so we could, control how much a playbook runs. You know, but defensively, only 2 sacks. You're playing Joe Burrow. The Bengals moved the ball. They just couldn't finish in the red zone. Only 237 yards for Burrow. Only 9 carries for 29 yards for Chase. I mean, it's another thing. The Ravens just controlled the ball. Chase was good in the slot. I guess that was fun. No sacks, no interceptions. The season stats: Lamar, 2,700 yards passing, 24 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Pretty good. Only 23 sacks. Derrick Henry, now I think the leading rusher, 1,300 yards, 6.3 yards a carry, 10 touchdowns, 109.8 a game. Yeah. And then you got Lamar with 561 yards and 6 touchdowns. He did a lot more of that rushing when he was in the first 3 or 4 games when they were in Ravens offense. Mark Andrews, almost 700 yards and 9 touchdowns. Bateman, 55 catches, 608 yards, 5 touchdowns. Zay Flowers, he's got almost 500 yards and 6 touchdowns. Walker's the number 3, doing pretty good. Leader in tackles, Roquan. Leader in sacks is now the rookie Mike Green. Mataduke has 12.5, 7 for Van Noy, 5.5 for Peebles and Travis Jones. And then interceptions, 4 for Marlon Humphrey, 1 for Hamilton, and 1 for Darius Washington. So they're not picking the ball off as much, but they're one of the best teams, and they're right there with the New England and Houston of the world and the AFC about who's battling for the number 1 seed. And then let's take a look at Lamar. We changed him a little bit, I believe. So his traits: hero ball, look for stars, double back, elusive instinct, cover ball. So we have hero ball him so he runs, but he doesn't run as much in this offense. Doesn't have to. He's got fast break, agile extender, gutsy scrambler, dashing deadeye, and roaming deadeye. I believe these are all stuff I put on. They're all designed to get out of the pocket. We left Truz on there, but I believe that is what he doesn't have normally. So let's go take a look at that. All right, so Lamar, he had Truz, jukebox, tight out, and fast break. So we definitely changed those. And traits, he had cannon, double back, hero ball, cover ball, twister, panic button, quick trigger, elusive instinct. So we took off quick trigger, panic button, and cannon. So that's how we made Lamar so good.